Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast. I am your host, Mike Luke. The show is proudly presented to you by Little Caesars. Code 15 off 20, 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with any purchase. All right, now, joined by Jason Shearer, I am Mike Luke. We have a lot to get to on this show. Let's be honest here, Shearer. Arizona beat, I know Arizona only won by, 3? But like I said, Arizona had some self-inflicted wounds, which we're going to get in there. But at the same time, though, this was a big win for the University of Arizona, and they were clearly a better team than Kansas State.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get. Like, there's some people trying to run with the narrative that Arizona was lucky to win. I thought Kansas State was lucky to be in the game. Like, If Arizona doesn't make a few errors, this is a blowout. I mean, it's just a complete blowout. So,
and bad errors, too, ones you don't really expect,
Right. So, I mean, I thought Arizona played well, but the thing that always still pops out to me, Mike, is this team could play better.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing that I think is exciting is that you left a lot of meat on the bone. All right, now, first, this was a terrible week for Joseph. A terrible game for Joseph. Joseph was complaining the entire week about Ishmael Mahdi does absolutely nothing for him. Ishmael Mahdi was Ishmael Mahdi ran for 189 yards and won the Big 12 Player of the Week. Bad week for Mr. Joseph Delgado. Bad week.
Ishmael Mahdi has just been named Player of the Week, and contrary to led by Chuba, Arizona's offensive line has been named the offensive line of the week.
All right, well, that's stupid, but
not stupid. We need to discuss this seriously.
Let's do it. Okay, go ahead.
I completely get the penalties are bad.
7,
do not get me wrong.
5 holding penalties. That's insane.
Do not get me wrong. They are bad.
Yeah, but 4 of those were on one guy, so
I don't care. They've still happened.
Don't get me wrong. They're bad. I'm not going to defend holding penalties. Arizona ran for 234 yards. Mm-hmm. Noah Fafita was sacked twice against a good defensive line, and Kansas State finished with 4 tackles for loss, which I think is its worst of the season.
Okay.
The holding penalties are bad. Beyond that, Arizona's line dominated Kansas State. And all week, we talked about how the biggest part that made us nervous about the game was Kansas State's defensive line, and Arizona ran for 230 yards.
See, that's to me why it's a mixed bag. You get an A+ on the run.
It is a mixed bag. Absolutely. No,
that's generally why it's hard for me to give it'd be like if Ishmael Mahdi ran for 189 yards, but he fumbled it 3 times. Like, again, you get a lot of credit here. They definitely did better than I thought. But at the same time, hey, what was Speedy's stat? Did Speedy play on Saturday?
Yeah, he did. I think he had like 11 carries for 30 yards, but he had like 70 yards receiving. I don't really know what Joseph's trying to go for here.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
Southern, number 1.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Joseph, you and I am on the same wagon as you with Speedy for last year. But at this year, let's be honest, man. I mean, Arizona's running backs are more than good enough. I mean, Ishmael
7 carries for 30 yards and a touchdown, 7 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown.
All right, he's good. That's good. But
against Southern, that's okay. Okay. It's something. Yeah, shut up, Joseph.
All right, but all I'm saying is this, Joseph. I agree with you last year. I don't agree with you this year. At this point, this running back room is good. When your third string running back is Ishmael Mahdi and he's running for almost 200 yards against Kansas State, that's a good thing. That is a very, very
Joseph.
Good
what? Yeah, I'll ask Joseph this question for this year. Okay, I'm going to give Joseph a shot here.
This year, not last year. This year.
This year, where would Speedy Luke be on Arizona's depth chart?
I'm just saying, like I said, and again, I don't even really care necessarily about the depth chart because last year I thought he should have been higher. But again, we're dealing with 3 running backs that are all high-level running backs. The running backs that aren't a problem here. So let's get that out of the way. Okay.
I want an apology from you.
Why?
I want an apology live on this show, and I'm going to demand it.
What do you got? Talk to me.
You sat next to me in the press box, very quietly, professional, as you always are. Always locked in, focused on the game. And
not throwing the phone or anything.
You found out that Chuba was starting, and you were very upset, right?
You didn't make it. You even said it makes no sense to me either. So
don't make no sense. Right?
Okay, so why, if you're agreeing with me?
No, that's fine. But I'll agree. I'll go right here with you. We will stand together. Chuba was great.
Chuba was fine. I had no problem with Chuba.
Fine. I don't know why he started. I don't know if it was injury or decision or what.
try to get a dub out of that when you agreed with me. Screw you.
And I might even ask Brent today. I know you want me to ask him like 19 questions, but
yeah,
Chuba was good, man.
Chuba was good. I have no problem with what Chuba did. Now let's. But again, Arizona beat the crap out of Washington or out of Washington State, out of Kansas State. And again, everybody keeps tagging me with that Drake Toll guy and what he was saying or whatever. I don't care what Drake Toll says. First of all, that name annoys me. Second, I don't know. It's I think he's a locked. He's a locked on guy. I didn't know who he was before then, but he basically trolls Arizona. He said that Arizona sucks.
I don't really listen to podcasts, and if I did,
I don't either. I don't listen to any podcasts. My ADHD prevents me from actually.
I can only imagine you sitting.
No, dude, I don't even scroll. Like people will always ask me. They'll be like, "Hey, did you see my tweet?" No, dude. For people out there, I have no capacity to be able to scroll on Twitter for more than like 2 minutes. So most likely, like Shear'll, like I'll give you an idea. Shear's got a big following. He had over like 95 million views on something. The only way I found out about that was somebody DMing me about it. So again, like it's nothing personal. I just don't see your tweets. That's just
Mike's the guy that shows me a tweet like 3 days later, and he's like, "Did you see this?"
Right.
Yes, I did. It happened 3 days ago.
Believe it or not. So again, it's nothing personal. I get people all the time that will always say to me, they're like, "Oh, did you see my tweet?" No. I didn't. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, now we're going to get to Iowa State because I think Iowa State is a very, very winnable game for the U of A. As a matter of fact, I'm backing the A in that game right there. Okay. Now let's get a couple of the bad laundry list items out of the way. And Sheer, which tweet was it? It was the chick that
it's a baseball thing, which I didn't think much of it when I tweeted it, but I guess it has like 65 million views.
Yeah. So that's where it's basically at. Okay. All right. Now, let's talk. There's a couple bad things, and then we're going to get to all the good stuff because there's a lot of good stuff. All right. First, Rhino. Listen, I know that he's working his way back in. I get all of that. I can't play Rhino right now. I just can't play Rhino right now. You've got 5 or 6 holding penalties in 5.5 quarters. I get you're working your way back in. Right now, I can't play him because these are also debilitating holding penalties that he's getting.
I think you give him the bye week. You roll him out there against Iowa State with a very short leash.
Okay, fair enough.
I think you say, look, I get it. You were rusty. This is now your third.
You're a month in at that point.
And you had a bye week. We're done with the rest. And if you hold, you're done. I think that's how you approach it.
All right, that's fine. Now, Jake, we will definitely start talking about that if we beat Iowa State, because then it's a very, very real conversation. How is it now? Joseph says talent is proven with Rhino. No, it's not. I mean, we think he could be good.
It's really not. And
Mike and I actually discussed this.
We're not going against you, actually, Joseph. I mean, we are.
We're not. Well, we are because it's Joseph. But
Mike and I actually talked about this on the phone. Was it yesterday, Mike?
Yeah.
How do we know Rhino? How do we know Rhino's good? We don't
have no
know.
Clue.
There's not a big sample size.
There's 3 games. Good. We have no clue that if he's good. So the talent is
like 4 games last year or so.
Right.
Like we don't know how good he is.
Right. So that's what it comes down to.
Now you see what he graded out to last year.
He could be. Oh gosh, he could be good. I don't need to know what he graded out as. Like
last year, not this year. Last year.
Well, what did he play?
Last year was he good?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Nobody on the O-line was good. You even had guys like
last year, Rhino played 6 games, 364 snaps.
Okay.
Offensive lineman that ranked higher than him: Jonah, Baker, Moy, Deuce. So he was basically Ryan Stewart.
Again, he could be good. We're not saying he's not, but we also don't know that he is good. That's all I'm saying with that.
The only guy that got snaps and played, Wooten was the lowest rated offensive lineman last year.
All right, now one thing that let's see here, Mike, was K-State's D line considerably better than Hawaii's and Kansas and Weber State's? Absolutely, Nick Arenas. Now special teams is definitely it's definitely a mess right now. I know they're going to keep going with Salgado Medina. I went back and I watched it because I was up in the press box. And by the way, we're just getting all the bad stuff out of the way now so we can talk about all the good stuff. Since I was up in the press box, I went back and looked at that kick that everybody said was basically 100 yards to the left or the right or whatever. Sheer, they showed his face. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it. Did you see it? There was no chance that kick was going in. Literally none. Less than 0.
I get why they're not giving up on him.
I get it. No, I get
one
it.
Game. I completely get it. The first field goal was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, awful.
Right.
We're looking at his stats. I don't really care about the 62-yard field goal.
Yeah, I don't care. That means nothing to me.
The one at the end is the one that bothered me. But also what bothers me about that was the coaching.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand why you're playing for a field goal when clearly I mentioned this in the podcast with Shelby. It almost feels like a part of Brent in his head still thinks he has Tyler Loop. So he's like, we're going to run the ball 3 times in a row and just let him nail the 45-yard field goal and we win the game.
I think it's a little bit of a step further. I think Brennan, and again, I don't think I'm breaking any news right here, is naturally a very conservative coach when it comes. I think he's got a lot of David Shaw in him that if we can punt at 4th and 1 on the 40, we're going to do it, man. I didn't like kicking the field goal there for 2 reasons. First, Salgado Medina looked terrible the entire game. So I had no faith that was going in. Second of all, in situations like that, go for the win, man. Go for the win. Ice that game. Because guess what? Nobody's going to
if he makes the field goal, they do ice the game.
Yeah, but I get that. But at the end of the day, though, your track record right there is not
I don't mind kicking the field goal. I thought they should have been aggressive before.
Well, all right, yeah. No, again, they didn't try to get the first down, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't mind them kicking it on 4th down. That doesn't bother me. It was the plays before that got you to 4th down.
Yeah, so that I didn't really like. So, but whatever. All right, so there's the negatives. So now we got to talk about all the positives because there's a lot of positives to come out of this game as we are a football school. It was very much a cold soup game plan. Very, very much cold soup. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about let's get some reads in here and then we'll get back to what we got. Talk to me. Reads. Back the reads. All right, Eris Dental, my friends. Eris Dental. Now, the championship package. Arizona played like the championship package, the entire package on Saturday against Kansas State. Boom. Okay, now, this is owned by local Arizona alumni, Land the Man Allen. They only offer necessary treatment. This woman right here is excited because she knows at this stage that the championship package is en route. It is on the it's on the gurney being or the gurney. I don't know if that's the right term, but either way, check it out. Dental implants and ask about the 1997 championship package. I will be getting the championship package and it will be live streamed. I'm very excited about this. You'll see how tough I am. Check it out. Eris Dental, baby. Land the man with the master plan. All right, Andre Veras. Andre Veras tried to bribe us by taking us out for lunch this week. I told him I can't. Sorry, Andre. We're not going for it. This guy thinking, if I take him out for lunch, if I take him to Copal, then they'll endorse me. Nope. Sure, we stood strong. It's true.
Yeah, he asked me too, and I said, look, I have plans, which I do. It's funny during bye week, you schedule literally everything. If people don't know that, when you cover a team and there's a bye week, every possible appointment you can make is this week.
That is 100% yours. So again, the championship package definitely was waiting for insertion. Now, Andre Veras can wait as long as he wants for the endorsement. That will not be inserted. But either way, did you recently change jobs? Are you like somebody like Joseph who's still living with your brother, but you're like, man, I only work with high-end clients. I'm looking to make some money, but I don't know what to do with it if I ever do. Andre is your guy. We strongly recommend Andre Veras. Check it out. Give Andre a call at 520-325-3456 and reference the AZ12 podcast. All right, Andre Veras, back the A. Back Andre Veras, back the A. Sure. All right, now Bridge Tech Communications. Last one we got here. Now, Dennis Walsh is probably at the gym right now. But again, he's working out on one of those rinky-dink things that, I don't even think has plumbing, and they're not able to get any clients except Dennis Walsh and Peyton Pelletier. They should be going through Bridge Tech Communications. Any gym out there that is worth their salt goes through Bridge Tech Communications. 750% average ROI can help you market your gym or health wellness spa. Bridge Tech Communications promotes 100 plus health entities across multiple states. Check it out. Automation, CRM, customers, leads, automation, smart communication. Check it out. Tony is the man. We love Tony. Okay. Now, Red Hot Gym. Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't get the people that are trying to say that, classic Javier. Sup, Mike? Coming to you live from Guadalupe. we will definitely take the 3-0. But now that we know Kansas State ain't that good, do we now say the next game is the one that we will know? We keep saying no. Again,
I don't going on the road against a team that might be the best team in the Big 12. Like if that's what we're judging Arizona by, then if Arizona beats by Javier, by your standards, if Arizona beats Iowa State, will you go on this show and say Arizona football is the best team in the Big 12?
Yeah,
because that's basically.
And again, I'm not saying that Kansas State is like this great team or whatever, but Arizona kind of handled K-State. I mean, I'm sorry. We'll do power rankings tomorrow, Matt. Arizona kind of handled K-State. Arizona was the one that basically let Kansas State in the game. By the way, Avery Johnson sucks. I don't know how else to put it. Avery Johnson sucks. It was a lot like watching Khalil Tate.
Do you think Avery Johnson sucks or Matt Wells sucks?
Well, Matt Wells is your guy. So
see what I'm saying?
A little bit of both.
Because I watched, it was funny, a Kansas State fan posted highlights of Avery Johnson when he was a freshman. And he comes into the game in his first play against Cincinnati. He pulls and runs for 30 yards.
Everybody knows he can run.
But they don't run him.
Yeah, right. They don't run him. I don't really get that one at all, but he's definitely regressed in a big way. And the thing is, the one thing that I can definitely tell you is if he has to stand back there in the pocket and actually read the field, he's done. That's the only thing. Big 12 Bobby says U of A wins by 2 to 3 touchdowns with all of the mental errors. I agree with that. There were some very, very odd discussions or very, very odd decisions, but he has Matthew says he has to run for 100 yards or he is done. Absolutely. I mean, that's basically and when he had to open it up and air it out there at the end, if Genesis Smith didn't have the Tacario Davis hands, he would have had 9 picks in that game. Again, he's awesome, but I don't know. There's something wrong there with him. I keep looking at it and thinking, man, you ran off Will Howard for this guy. But
remember when me and you stood and we're like, why would you run off Will Howard for Avery Johnson? And Kansas State fans got so mad at us. Then Will Howard wins a national championship and Avery Johnson, they want to get benched.
Yeah, and Avery Johnson's the epitome of one of those guys that if you look at him and he's like the 5-star quarterback or whatever, and you're like, sometimes guys are just misevaled. That's the best way I could put it. Sometimes guys just aren't that good. He's one of those situations. He's just not that good. I mean, he can't really throw the ball.
Javier says, who do you want to compare to? Don't you want to be the best team in the Big 12? Look, I don't compare. I want Arizona to be the best team in the world. I don't compare them to the freaking Philadelphia Eagles because I'm realistic here.
I compare them to last year. I don't know. That's a low comparison, but I wanted to see massive improvement this year. Javier, we've seen massive improvement. Is this game like I said, is this team going to win the national title? No, but there's been massive improvement so far. That's all I need to say. That's a good question. What's worse, KSU running off Will Howard or OU running off Dylan Gabriel? That's actually an interesting question right there, John.
No, I think that's easy. I think it's Will Howard. Because Dylan Gabriel, a year later, they're fine. They have Mateer now.
Yeah,
right. And I know that last year they took the hit, but now they have Mateer. Kansas State is stuck with Avery Johnson. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They both what was going to say? Avery Johnson and who's the other what was his name? Blake Gilbert or something? Who's the guy?
Mateer's awesome.
Yeah.
So it was a year, but it was fine.
Yeah, all right, but I think if you're going by a one year status, then probably Dylan Gabriel, because Dylan Gabriel was one of the best quarterbacks in the country last year. While
that's fine.
Yeah, but I get your point. Sure, we're not necessarily disagreeing. Okay, now defensively though, Danny Gonzalez is the man. He talked about it. We hear this all the time. Every DC says we're going to be attacking, we're going to be aggressive, we're going to be alphas out there, and then it's the Marcel Yates thing where you're playing 25 yards off of the wide receiver and allowing them to have 15 yards each time, hoping that they miss a wide open. Man, he's aggressive. He's aggressive, and I got to give him this. And Sheer, I'm going to give you a little credit here. The D-line has been solid. The D-line has been active. It has been girthy. It has been plugging the gaps. It has been pushing the middle, covering up the holes, everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Ben White just couldn't stop talking about that.
I said this before. Arizona's defense isn't going to be perfect every game, but Danny's just not going to sit there and take it either. They're going to be aggressive, and if you figure it out, congratulations to you. But they're not just going to sit back like they did last year and said, "Okay, just beat us, and hopefully we can delay the inevitable."
Yeah.
They're going to be aggressive. They're going to attack, and it's going to be up to the offensive coordinators to stop it. And right now, through 3 games, there hasn't been one opposing offensive coordinator that has any clue what to do against Danny's defense.
And I think the thing with Gonzalez as well is that you're bringing pressure from a lot of different angles. Also, and Benoit White said that as well. Hello, P. Hoff. Sorry I'm late, gentlemen. It's okay. Listen, and I'm not sitting here saying you should trust Brennan, T.I. I mean, there's I'm still in that boat. I'm just saying that we need to sit here though, and we need to be. If I had told you that we would be sitting at this besides before the season, everybody would have taken that. So this revisionist history now. They're like, oh well, are we going to be able to compete for the Big 12 championship? The fact you're even asking that question, it kind of proves that this team is better than last year.
Yeah. What are you?
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's okay to be happy, everybody. We can have fun toys from time to time. It's okay. Now let's see here. No, Danny's been the best out of all the DCs. Sorry.
Don Brown was not even close to the best.
No, he wasn't. He had the cool imagery, but that was about it. And Johnny Nansen, I can't really say because until Dwayne came, Johnny Nansen didn't look good either. So I don't know. But either way, Johnny Gonzalez, Danny Gonzalez has been absolutely fantastic. So now Deshaun McKnight, your guy. 2.5 tackles for loss, a sack. He was everywhere. You said that you had bought him before the season. You're trying to make up for the Chuba eval last year. Sheer, so far so good for you.
Yeah, he had a really good spring. He was hurt during a large chunk of fall, but in the spring, all of us were like, "Oh, this dude is real."
Right.
Right. Like, and I think you got a glimpse of that the other day. He's good. He is legitimately good. It's not fake good. Look, the one thing about this staff, you got to say, Mike, when you look at it big picture with transfer portal and all that, they're pretty good at evaluating. Yeah, they've hit on a lot of these guys. Like Leroy Palu is solid. JUCO guy had no offers. McKnight is solid. Malachi Bailey is solid. I mean, yeah, they missed on some guys, but for the most part, the transfers they brought in have been good.
Yes, exactly. Now, also, they've given up 8.7 points a game this season, 10th in the nation. And you know what? It'd be even lower than that if you took away, the dropped field goal or the dropped field goals, the drop punts. There were some other situations where there was a short field. That was like I said, it's been pretty good. Oh, we're going to talk about UCLA CPE legend. Fake good is just fake good is such a good way to describe Arizona defensive players we've had previously. Who's fake good?
Yeah, there's guys that are fake good.
No, I'm just curious who Kobe Alfield is asking about, though. That's all. Bailey's been solid as well.
Yeah. Do you think Jacob Manu is good?
Yeah, for sure.
Like really good?
As a sophomore, for sure. He was living in the backfield and he was a tackle machine.
Last year at Arizona?
Last year he was awful. Last year he was out of shape. Jacob Manu, if Jacob Manu's in shape, is really, really good. So I don't know what else to say about Jacob Manu. Now you could say, what's that?
He could be fake good.
No, he's good. Now Takario Davis could definitely be fake good.
Yeah.
Takario could definitely be fake good.
Guys like that are fake good. Where you think they're good, but they're not really that good.
Yeah, exactly.
Genesis good, but then they face good opponents, and you realize they're really not that good.
Yeah, Genesis, Bill Norton, definitely not fake good. You saw fake good players don't go and start at Texas. Boom. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now as far as the let's get a couple reads in here, and then let's get back to the defense, and then I want to make fun of some comings and goings around college football, men's college football.
The MNF.
Yeah. All right, now Copal. Andre Veras has very, very good ideas for himself. He said Tucson's contemporary Mexican food. Really, because Arch is good. Arch is fake good, but Arch hasn't proven anything. BBN did.
Arch is fake good. Arch is fake good, though.
Arch definitely sucks. Okay, now, but one thing that does not suck is Copal. Tucson's contemporary Mexican food. 5340 East Broadway Boulevard. Suite 100 in the Williams Center. Look at all this stuff. Look at that drink right there. Yummy, yummy. Look at all that smoke coming out of there, man. Talk about a smoke show. I was called a smoke show growing up, but no, that's a smoke show right there. That thing's awesome. And again, you could put yes, Joseph. Now you can say that mention Mike Luke for a free dessert with any entree purchase. Again, check it out. Again, look at this up here. What is that? Chimichanga up there? Looks like a chimichanga, also like a cinnamon
enchilada.
Yeah. Or an enchilada. So there is, yes, David Rosen, real time it. I appreciate that. Now, Tucson's, like I said, you can get burgers and everything. They got really, really good food. The ambiance there is fantastic. Boom, check it out. You'll thank me later. Okay. Let's go give it to you. He go give it to you. Let's go give it to you. He go give it to you. Kobe L. Thiel, air conditioning. Those are two things that you hear in the same sentence, but it's never becomes an actuality because they don't get air conditioning. Now, you don't have to be like Kobe L. Thiel. You can actually live like a normal person. You can go through and get Comfort X HVAC. Be like Tony Gimino. Tony Gimino is the guy that you sit there and you say, man, this is just an insufferable human being. But if they save money for Tony Gimino, they can save money for anyone because, again, that is a guy that is it's a penny pincher right there. But he's very, very happy about it. Comfort X HVAC, residential and commercial HVAC expertise at affordable rates. Like I said, don't be like Kobe L. Thiel. Kobe L. Thiel is going to pass away at the age of like 31 because he's basically putting his brain and his sweat glands through.
Yeah, he's going to die of heat stroke.
Yeah, through torture. This is dumb, Kobe. Get air conditioning now. Comfort X HVAC. And again, they'll also give you a free AZ12 shirt. That's all you need. Check it out. Comfort X HVAC. Okay. All right, yeah, get the merch. Back the merch. Back the merch. Yes, yeah, Dick Wilson puts it very well. Kobe L. Thiel's car gives a smoke show every day. Very, very good. Yes. Now, everybody in there, go get your AZ12 merch right now. AZ12-podcast.shop, fourth wall, AZ12 prep. Again, all of this. You can go with that, and you can absolutely be excited about this because you are going to be on the cutting edge of the next monstrosity of a football, basketball program here. And, yeah, that's it. That's pretty much what I can tell you. Okay, now let's get back to all right, so let's get back to it. Okay, now, Sheer, wide receivers, wide receivers, I'm going to say that. Hello, Tyler Broker. Happy birthday, my friend. I'm going to say this. When it comes to the receivers, I know a lot of people are worried about the receivers. I am not worried about the wide receivers. I think they're going to be fine. There were some bad drops, and that's why I can't really sit here and grade Noah too harshly because some of the drops, and again, like Javin Watley's drops were bad, but we've also seen something to indicate too. Thank you, Shane. We've also seen something too to indicate Javin Watley is very good. Chris Hunter had a bad drop as well. I don't really worry about that stuff, to be honest with you.
No, I don't worry about it. It's a one-off. I always talk about patterns. If the wide receivers don't play well against Iowa State, I'll be concerned. There's games where wide receivers drop passes.
Right. Do you guys want to talk about Javin Watley's negative 200 passer rating?
Oh, that was really stupid.
And honestly, it was a stupid play call too.
That was really
that play call. At that time, you run downfield. And then you do a wide receiver screen. It made no sense at the time.
That made no sense to me, especially to the one thing that I like. What did you eat, Mike? You're rather mouth gassy today. No, it was yesterday. I made a big mistake. I ate a bunch of tacos before I refereed basketball games for 6 hours. And I will say this. The scorekeeper, if she doesn't have pink eye or he doesn't have pink eye,
oh my God.
No, because I was crop dusting the court for a good 6 hours. Easy. And it was nonstop. And I was just blasting it out. Like I wasn't trying to be modest or anything. I'm like, you know what? This Mount Vesuvius is going to blow one way or the other. And, that's what happened there. But it was a big mistake on my part. Okay. Now, so anyways, I don't worry about that play call was reminiscent of Jetfish. Every time I see a play call like that, I always think of like, all right, why are we getting a little too
That's to be cute, just to be cute and show that you can be cuter and smarter than the other guy across from you?
Yeah, exactly.
So many coaches do. We talked about this. Like
Jed was the king of it.
Just do what you're doing. Like, and here's the thing too. I think we forget, and we talked about this, Mike. This is Seth Dagy's first year ever as a Power 4 coordinator, and his second year ever as a offensive coordinator in general. So there's going to be some growing pains with him, and I think he's one of the smartest guys I've been around. So I think he gets it. And I don't think we'll see it happen again. And that's probably part of it. But like, it's my pet peeve in basketball with players and do what you do well. There's nothing wrong. If you're running the ball, I always go back to Rich Rod's second half against ASU.
Oh, with Brandon Dawkins, we cannot throw. Brandon Dawkins cannot throw. Guess what? We're going to run every single time.
Until you stop us, we're going to do this play every single time. And they never stopped them. So why would you pass? Why? There's no need.
It makes
you win games how you win games. Army isn't going out and throwing the ball 30 times in a game because they don't need to.
Noah was, it's funny, Rick Barrett's Noah was wide open, but it's also a difficult situation to put a wide receiver in there to be able, hey, read this field right now and throw it. So again, I don't really worry about it. Okay, now, what else do we got here? Yeah, it didn't make any sense, but it is what it is. He's also growing as an offensive coordinator. So, here's where I'm at with the offense. I at least know what I'm watching. Last year, I didn't know what I was watching, and it was boring. This year's team, it's not boring, and I know what I'm watching. So that's it's what it is. Miss Rich Rod, yeah. Hey, nice win for Rich Rod. Nice little bounce back there, Skier.
Yeah, dude, I was happy. He choked up. That was cool seeing.
Rich Rod's the man.
He loves West Virginia, man. He absolutely like that. Like, there's loving your school, and there's love. Like, he will die for West Virginia. Virginia, seeing him cry after the game after beating Pitt. Like, to us, Pitt is whatever. To him, it's like, oh man, like that's the rivalry. Really cool to see. Really.
The only thing I know about Pitt is that Shane Diefenbach's cousin went to Pitt for like.
Yeah, he's at Poly now.
Is he playing? He became a Poly?
Yeah, he's their starting quarterback, I think.
What are his numbers?
Let me look for you, Mike.
Yeah, this is. What was this?
Oh, he's killing him. He's killing the game.
What do you got?
Diefenbach, baby.
What do you got?
5 touchdowns, 1 pick.
I like that a lot.
His only pick was against Utah.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot.
Know?
Right, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's very, very good. Yeah, take that.
Dominated a school called what school is this? What? Western Oregon.
Yeah. The thing about Western Oregon too is when Western Oregon, when you get them when they're really playing well, their name goes out the boards. I mean, this is a team that can beat Bama when it's actually
Western Oregon, big school.
Western Oregon. Yeah, where is that, in Bend?
West Oregon University. I'm glad you asked, Mike.
Everybody's asking that.
Called Monmouth, Oregon.
Monmouth, that's right. That would have been my second guess. Monmouth, Oregon.
It's a public university that was established by the Disciple of Christ.
Wow.
Yeah. So when you mess with the school that was literally made by disciples of Christ, they're not easy to beat.
I was going to say, they're definitely not. Pitt's funny because Pitt, like, you don't think anything of Pitt football, but they have like 8 Hall of Famers. It's amazing. Like Dan Marino, Aaron Donald, Darrell Revis, Larry Fitzgerald, LaShawn McCoy. I mean, they got a ton of different guys that have come.
I got something I came across. Okay. 3-9, 7-6, right? 2-1. Overall record of 74-57. Good or bad?
74-57. Good.
That's Pat Narduzzi at Pitt.
All right, I like Pat Narduzzi. I've never had a problem with Pat Narduzzi.
You think he's good enough? You think that's good enough for Pitt?
Yeah, 74-57.
I just think it's weird that he doesn't get any heat.
What? It's Pitt.
Well, hey, everyone thinks they can win everywhere.
It's a Pitt. Who cares?
Pat Narduzzi would be fired at Arizona for being 74-57.
Javier would get him out of here immediately.
Yeah,
okay, now, all right, let's talk about a couple things. UCLA, that job comes open. Pat Narduzzi to UCLA would be good. The UCLA job came open. Good riddance, Deshaun Foster. There's 2 things in life with that you should do. If you're going to suck at your job, you at least need to be a nice person. Deshaun Foster, that was one of the funniest things ever when he was talking about how worried he was about the media and about how them giving away, secrets to another team. No, dude, you suck. You didn't want the media in there probably because your team sucks. Getting him out of there. They had to get him out of there. I mean, you can't keep getting blown out against bad teams.
That's exactly it, Mike. He didn't want the media there because he didn't want them to see how bad they were.
Was that a chestnut checkers move?
I think it's obvious. Seriously, I really, looking back at it, that's absolutely one of the reasons why.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, he knew that my team was crap. So, all right. So let's talk about it now. Washington fans very, very mad at us. We don't care. I'm going to tell you this. I have no clue if they have the money. I have no clue if they got the money or anything. But Jed Fish, if they could make that happen, would walk to UCLA to take that job. Period. Point blank. He's not getting the Florida job. Everybody keeps thinking he's getting the Florida job. He's not getting it. He would take that UCLA job in a heartbeat.
Of course he would. And here's the thing. And I don't I don't want to get into this, but we'll get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it, man. Come on.
Amber moved to Arizona. It's a widely known thing. I'm not analyzing their marriage or whatever, but those kids have multiple years left of school. They're not returning to Washington.
Correct.
I can tell you with confidence, based on what Amber has told people and all that if Jed got the UCLA job, they would absolutely move to LA as a family. I have no doubt in my mind. Amber loves Los Angeles. She's made that very clear. Now, again, this is not me and Mike saying.
She's very listen. We know people, and she talks. We're not putting her down at all.
Mike saying that Jed is the next coach of UCLA. No, it takes two to tango. UCLA may not want Jed, but I have no doubt in my mind that if UCLA were to offer Jed the job and it wasn't an insulting offer, Jed would go.
He would get out of there in a second. That is what it is. Sorry, Washington fans. It just is what it is.
And look, Brent Brennan, and I don't think Brennan would get hired by UCLA.
Would that be amazing?
But if Brent Brennan wins 8 games this year somehow, he's gonna be on the list.
Right.
He just is.
Yeah. Well, I don't even want to touch that because that could be that. But
I actually don't think he would take it.
Yeah, I doubt he would either, but he is an alum. Just saying, anytime you're an alum of something, it is a little bit different. I don't know. But either way, that is hold on. Football schools like us don't care about bottom feeders like UCLA. Right. That is very true. That's why we are mocking Washington as opposed to actually
firing your coach 3 games into the year.
Yeah, no, dummy. Yeah, who does that? Now, the other one that I want to talk about is Kobe. Okay. Colorado, Dion.
That's the guy UCLA should hire.
I wouldn't go
Dion in LA would be so much fun, dude.
I wouldn't go anywhere near Dion. That Colorado ship, that thing has sunk. And I think you're going to see Dion look for a way to get out of there. Should
we do the fun part?
Yeah, go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
Wyoming, not a guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
BYU,
loss.
TCU,
loss.
Iowa State,
loss.
Utah,
loss.
Those are their next, and then us.
Yeah, they might win. They might be Wyoming. They're losing to all those other teams. Yes, this is good.
And they saw the ASU and Kansas State if Kansas State's better. Colorado could absolutely only win 2 more games this year.
Yeah, and Colorado could have 3 or 4 wins on the season. And the thing about it, too, that's great is Colorado fans are now turning on Dion, which is awesome. Did you see, if you go on those message boards? Yeah, they're already talking. They're like, he's just stealing money from us. And, Pat Shermer or whatever his name is. That guy
Colorado 12.5. That means it's doable.
What's that?
Dude, there's a lot of Big 12. There's a lot of good Big 12 games this week.
Yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit later on the week, but that was very, very good. The battle of good versus evil. So far, the battle of good.
As a DNVR, I worry about them.
Oh yeah, the guys at DNVR are great because basically they're judged. When I was at PHNX, I was told 10 times not to ever criticize Dion. So because I guess Dion is the moneymaker. The problem though with that is that when you when you allow that, you better win. People are turning on Dion now, and you have next to no credibility with all of it. So that's I don't know what to say. Dion's a putz. Take that. Okay. Now, all right. Is Risano going to have a mystery injury all year? Yeah. What is the deal with Risano?
It's some kind of foot injury. I mean, he didn't have a boot, so that makes me think he's going to play against Iowa State.
Yeah. Aaron Sepulveda says mystery injury all year, like Hudson. Mystery injuries. I don't like the mystery.
Hudson, I don't know what the deal is with him. I think that's also a lower body injury. Irish Mike Stooks is the starter.
Yeah.
It's just when he's healthy and ready to go, I assume out of the bye, he's going to be – the guy played 10 snaps and had a sack and a whatever.
Right.
Who else? Trey Smith is cleared. He was dressed. He'll play against Iowa State. That's the thing when you think about it too, Mike. Riley Wilson didn't play. Trey Smith didn't play.
Yeah. Exactly.
Didn't play.
We sat a lot of guys and we still beat the snot out of them. That's what's exciting about all of this one.
Are we the best team in the country?
By the way, I don't know that I'll go that far, but the Big 12 is certainly within reach right now. I will say that with the big, OC bodybuilders, I was told 10 different times that I couldn't criticize Dion, and kept criticizing Dion. But I don't care, man. Yeah, piece of crap. So anyways, that's karma coming back at a lot of different people. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about what you got now coming up. Iowa State. I look at Iowa State, and I am not overly impressed by Iowa State. I am going to pick Arizona. I am going to pick Arizona to beat Iowa State. Listen, Iowa State was playing. Who are they playing? Like Arkansas Midwest or Arkansas A&M or Tech or no
Arkansas State.
Yeah. And that game was very close pretty much throughout. I think that Arizona has a very, very real chance against Iowa State.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Very real chance.
They don't have like you.
Look, Iowa State's good. I don't want Iowa State fans to see this and be like, oh my God, Sheer and Mike think they suck. They're very
One guy got into the comments and said, oh my gosh, this guy has got high energy and ADHD. It was awesome. Yeah, Iowa State.
The thing is, like, Rocco Becht is good. He's not elite, in my opinion. He's not a big runner. They're not overly fast. They're a very good defensive team. They're a solid offensive team. They're beatable. Like
they're not overwhelming.
Right. You don't watch the tape and you go, oh, Arizona's
because there was like 10 games last year where we're like, oh crap, man, this could be bad.
We discussed doing the post-game show on Wednesday. That's because we knew how Saturday would go.
Yeah. All right. Now what's going on with our guy Big 12 Bobby, one of our favorite people. Big 12 Bobby all week said that Kansas State was going to win, just like Sheer. By the way, I definitely won this week in our picks.
Did you? I don't remember the other one we were.
Yeah, I got the other one as well, I think. So I think
what was the other one we split on? Cody.
Oh crap! You actually backdoored and won that one, Ben One White style. The Tennessee Georgia one. I took Tennessee. Remember?
Yeah. So
Damn
I think we
we're tied again.
We're so good.
Yeah,
we're making people so much money.
Yeah. Okay.
We won't tie this week. There's too many close games.
Yeah, there's too many close games. Plus, all right. By the way, we're gonna have 2 shows on Wednesday because we're not gonna have any show on Thursday, my friends. Okay.
Oh, I'm absolutely picking Iowa State, McDeath.
Okay, 100%. Now, but what's going on with our buddy Big 12 Bobby? Picking against Arizona against K-State. Now he's saying that Iowa State's going to blow him out. What's going on with our guy?
Jinx stuff, baby?
Yeah, no. I don't know what where's the Cal Minnesota breakdown? You guys got me invested. Hey, who won that?
Oh, yeah, we were. Yeah, look at that game.
Did Minnesota win?
Game. No.
Cal won?
That Cal freshman QB is good. He's going to be good on whatever team he's
I was going to say, where's he going to be next year then?
This guy is good.
Right, yeah. Oh,
did you see the play where the camera operator was just like switching to like 10 different camera angles mid play?
Right. I love everybody.
Yeah,
I was watching the fight. Mike, look, I want to give my credit here.
Right,
Mike gets a little cocky.
I picked. By the way, Shane
told me all week.
Yeah, I told you Crawford was going to win that fight easy.
Crawford was going to win. He told Brian Peterson, and Brian Peterson was like, "You're picking a minus 230 underdog," and Mike goes, "Yeah, I am."
And you know the crazy thing. You know the crazy thing. You know the crazy thing about that fight too is if they were to fight 10 times, he'd beat Canelo each time. I
have a good question for you.
Right?
Is Bud better than Mayweather?
I think you can easily make that case.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, you can easily make that. Here's my only problem with Mayweather. Mayweather was a great defensive fighter, but what bothered me about Mayweather was one time this, and Sugar Ray Leonard made this point. He never doubled up. He never hit you with 3-4 combos in a row. If you could get when you could get guys out, he never tried to get them out. Crawford engages. Crawford will engage.
He wanted to knock out Canelo. You could tell.
There was a couple times too when Canelo got hit where you could tell he looked at him and he was like, "Whoa." Like, I didn't expect that. So, but Crawford's awesome. Also, Omaha's finest. I think it was an NPOB that put out there, Nebraska versus Mexico, who we got. And, when you got the state of Nebraska in your corner, man, I mean, that's some pretty good stuff. Do you see Matt Rule was there?
Dude, who wasn't there?
Yeah, that's a good point. Everybody was there. Yeah, dude.
Wait, how did Matt Rule get there? Didn't they have a game?
Yeah, but then he flew out there. They actually have these private jets that they can get out there.
Who's the guy that walks out with Bud Crawford that has the big Nebraska hat? Is that just an entourage?
Yeah, it's just some hanger-on guy. I've wondered that myself, but I would assume that. But yeah, hey, I got some. Everybody thinks Nebraska is like super, super white. I got one for you. Listen to this.
Be careful.
Yeah, we won't get canceled. Omaha, Nebraska was the first majority African-American city in the Midwest. Very few people know that. Guess who was from Nebraska or from Omaha? Malcolm X, definitely black, correct?
I believe so.
Bob Gibson, black, correct?
Yes. He's from Nebraska?
Yeah, Omaha. All these guys are from Omaha.
Bob Gibson was the coolest.
Gail Sayers, black.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. So many different guys have come out of Omaha, Nebraska, because again, it's like a black metropolis. Or I don't know if metropolis is the right word, but either way, yeah, that's Hold on. Mike being ginger talking about how Nebraska is that white. No. I need to be very, very clear about this.
Good, Mike.
I need to be very, very clear about this. Okay. I said Omaha, not Nebraska. Crete, Nebraska, all white. Yeah, except for like
Crete
the three
spelled backwards is literally white.
Yeah, except for the 3 Vietnamese laundromats.
Which
But
your uncle owns.
yeah,
Doesn't get closed. Sorry, not
yeah. Omaha is not. Correct. ASU sucks. Okay, so anyways, all right. So there's my Omaha. There's my Omaha African American story for you. Go make some money. My family in Lincoln, all white. Yes, I am not saying Lincoln. I am saying Omaha. Come on.
Come on, guys. Lock in.
Come on. Yes,
Piece
come on.
Crap.
All right. Yeah, piece of crap.
Pieces of crap.
Yeah, it's a 30. Okay, so anyways, all right, let's get back to some sports. All right, so Arizona. Then I look around, and we're going to do our power rankings tomorrow. But I look around the Big 12 right now, and I'm starting to say, why not Arizona? Because ASU again. You know, I've had a number of ASU fans message me, and I would never out them because well, maybe it depends on who they are. If Glenn did, I would definitely do that. But or that WW guy or whatever his name is, that guy sucks. But I'm going to say this: the ASU fans they're aware of what's going on at Arizona, and on your rival board, Sanctuary Swamp or what's this?
Yes, ASU.
Yeah. Sanctuary Swamp or whatever it is. The one guy put on there, he says, guys, I hate to say this, but Arizona looks like a 7 or 8 win team right there. And they do. They do. I don't know what else to say here. They look like a 7 to 8 win team.
Yeah, they look. I mean, look. And here's the thing, too. It's not like the Big 12 is just filled with juggernauts.
Right.
And Arizona doesn't play Utah and doesn't play TCU. Right, and doesn't play, I don't know, someone else.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we got
Tech,
it.
doesn't play Texas Tech.
ASU fans are nervous because they've also got a gauntlet coming up here. I mean, I would be I'd be a little bit nervous.
You, things are going to get real interesting here over the next 3 weeks.
All right, now Marcus Delgado says, if we win only 8 games, is Daggy fired? No, dude. That would not be the case. Come on, Marcus. Joseph, get your
fired.
Joseph, I know Marcus is I know he's in the TV room. Go talk to him.
8 games is Daggy gone. Why would you want him fired, dummy? Weird question.
Joseph, handle your DNA right there. That's not good.
Weird question.
That's a really weird question. Direct all your questions to Marcus Delgado, who believes if Arizona only wins 8 games, you got to get rid of
crazy.
Dummy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, let's see here. Regardless of how ASU ranks plays or anything, they suck. Yeah, we shall find out, but that's going to be fun to watch. Now, let's schedule ahead here a little bit. So you got Iowa State. Who do we have after Iowa State? Irish Mike, we're well aware.
That's the Oklahoma State game, right?
Irish Mike, we're well aware, but we were trying to give them crap because the people that are just listening will not know. Yes, exactly.
Should we tell people about our Oklahoma State? Should we announce that?
Yeah, do it. Go ahead.
So, as you guys know, they have the Bear Down Bash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Friday's the red and blue game. Saturday's the football game. They have the Bear Down Bash of the football game. Me and Mike will be doing a half an hour live show at Bear Down Bash. It won't be on the internet, but it'll be live there at the Bear Down Bash.
Bring us listen. If you want to pay us super snaps for that, then you should just bring us the money. We will take the money. Bring us straight cash, homie. Straight cash. That's all we deal with is straight cash. Yeah. Bring us
bills.
What's that?
Unmarked bills.
Unmarked pills? I don't want pills. I want money.
Unmarked bills, all singles.
Oh, bills. Oh, I thought you said pills. I'm like, I don't need anybody bringing me pills.
We can do unmarked pills too. Forget it.
Nah, I'll let you have them.
Mike will eat every slice of Little Caesars that you bring him.
I will. Not tacos, though. I'm gonna stay away from tacos for a little.
The live show will not be put on the channel. It's literally going to be us on the stage. I believe that part of it. It's not finalized, but I believe that part of it is Mike and I interviewing the honorary captains for that game, whoever that may be. I think that's the plan, and then we're going to do analyzing the game and stuff like that, and start chanting Ben One White and go on about our day.
We should get Ben One White to fly in, and we can well, you know what we're going to do, everybody out here, and Ben doesn't know about this, but we're going to do this. This is called a tease. This is really, really good. Let's get a couple reads in here because we got a surprise coming for Ben One White.
1, white.
White.
Ben,
Ben,
1.
white. Back to
Green
K, baby.
Valley,
Back to-
white. Wait.
Yeah, Green Valley Decorative Rock, white. Yes. No, how about this? White Green Valley Decorative Rock. All right, check it out. 2 convenient locations. Tucson plus Green Valley. Joseph, you should actually just come and hang out with us. I mean, that would be getting out of the house, but whatever. 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials. All right, serving residents and contractors. Oh, get out of here with that. Okay, now east of Benson, Sierra Vista, west to Marana, south to Nogales, north to Oracle. Again, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Back to rock. Check it out, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Get in there. Yeah.
Guys, just to clarify, because there's a lot of questions. Sorry, real quick, Mike. The thing at Bear Down Bash is in addition to any show. It's not taking the place of anything.
We're not doing it without it. Yeah, we're not doing that without. Yeah, we're not doing it without any show or anything like that. Okay, now 88 Crime. Now you might look at Joseph and say, "Man, is this guy okay?" Might need to check in on him. Well, actually, don't do that. But if
Mike
you see
has a stalker, I've tried to get him to call 88 Crime. 882-7463 multiple times. He's real close. If you have a stalker, that's the number to call.
Listen, man. I mean, at the end of the day, when I do have a stalker, everybody knows who he is. So again, 88 Crime. If I ever see him lurking outside the house, 88 Crime will be getting a call. Listen, if you have a stalker, if you see something bad, give 88 Crime a call as well. It's anonymous. It's anonymous. He has Kobe L. Field. He has. I think even some ASU fans were telling him a while back. They're like, dude, you look like a real loser right now. So either way, 88 Crime, check it out. It's anonymous. Boom. Okay. Yeah, what do we got? Show me the Mooney, Zach Mooney, my friends, Zach Mooney. Okay, here's the deal. Ready to purchase or refinance your home. Okay, now take your shot with the Mooney team. Zach Mooney, NovaAZLoans.com, VP Senior Loan Officer, Branch Manager, 520-230-5599. Yes. Now take your, again, look at this. You looking to refinance, you're looking to get one of those home equity loans, all that stuff. Look at Zach Mooney. Scan this QR code right now. And while Zach Mooney acknowledges that this is a Tucson basketball community, he also acknowledges that we are a football school as well. Acknowledge Nova Home Loans and give them a call, 520-230-5599. The Mooney team. Okay. All right. What do we got? Oh, Baggins. Where's Dennis Walsh at? Speaking of which, Dennis Walsh did real time yesterday, so I got to give Dennis Walsh some credit. But either way, 12 Arizona locations, locally owned and operated, all food made in-house daily. Every sandwich comes with a chocolate chip cookie. Sure, you like chocolate chip cookies.
Does anyone not like chocolate chip cookies?
Yeah, they suck if they don't. Yeah. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. Look at this. This Pima melt. Very, very good. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444 for specials and deals. Okay. Yes, like I said, you're gonna like it. Baggins gourmet sandwiches. Again, I don't know where Dennis Walsh is. That sucks. But either way, when is Walsh back on the show? Whenever he wants to come back on. Oh, the Albuquerque turkey is fantastic as well. The great Rick Barron's. Very, very good point. Rick Barron's. Very, very good point. Okay. Now what else we got? Okay. All right. Now, let's talk a little bit of MNFL because we got TMac. TMac is literally the Carolina Panthers. He is literally the Carolina Panthers. So I would, in between when I was refereeing basketball games and crop dusting the entire sporting chance, I was looking at it, though, and, dude, they had 111 yards of offense at one point, and TMac had 75 of them. Yes, we're working on that, Irish. But hey, message Gleason right now, actually. I'm
seeing him in.
Yeah, well, all right, just ask him in person then.
Yeah.
But yeah, TMac is awesome, man. That's going to be one of those ones that you're just like they look back because now the Jags, since they're just playing Travis Hunter at wide receiver, if you were just going to draft a wide receiver, TMac is a better wide receiver than Travis Hunter. Sorry, said it.
Yeah, is that controversial?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
did anyone deny that? I mean,
Travis Hunter won the Bolitnikov last year.
He didn't deserve to. TMac is clearly a better receiver than Travis Hunter.
How much cornerback did he play, Ryan Mitchell? I actually don't know. I'm curious about that one.
Bryce Young is not good.
Bryce Young is terrible.
But to his defense, to his defense, that O-line is bad.
Yeah, all right. Hey,
Really?
wait a second. Rick Barron's messing up, guys. Bryce Love was the running back at Stanford. Come on.
Everyone knows that. Isn't he on the Packers now, or is he out of the NFL?
Is he even? No, he was a little guy. He was like, I don't even think that he was in the NFL.
He was in the NFL for like a year.
Yeah.
He was with Commanders when they were the Redskins.
Okay, all right. Well, either way, we didn't want him anyway. Come on, Rick Barnes, get it right. All right, it's okay that you're driving. Bill needs more run at running back and should be poised to get more now. Yes, I would agree with that. I need more than 4 carries out of Bill. All these ASU fans are trying to claim victory right now. Get out of here. Scatterbo had
box score watching. You got 4 carries because they were getting blown out.
Right, exactly. Boom. I don't know what else. Don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is a better player. Now, Kobe L. Thiel says Mike is right to be getting on people for making or getting wrong with names because at the end of the day, it is their name. Pay some retention. Good call, Kobe L. Thiel. Kobe L. Thiel with a rare good point.
Mike respects people's names. I've rarely heard Mike get a name wrong.
Yeah. Kobe L. Thiel, like I said, that's
Kobe full of compliments today, Michael.
Kobe is full of compliments. Exactly. I wonder if Kobe's in his furry outfit today. I don't know. Okay, so Eckler is out, so Bill will be running back 1. Do we think Kobe has ever dressed up as a furry?
I have no doubt in my mind. Oh, Kobe, you'll like this. Mike sent me a picture the other day.
No, he had 45 yards, or he had 45 yards rushing Andy Bryant.
And it wasn't a furry. It was just a guy dressed up as a Naruto.
I thought it was a furry. I was standing next to him when I was getting food, and I was like, "What the heck is this?" He had like ears popping. He had those
that's
little.
Just Naruto.
He had those like pointy little ears or whatever. So, anyways, yeah. So, all right, that's kind of where we're at. TMac is the Panthers. TMac is the epitome of a guy that's like he's going to be on that crappy team and he's still going to catch for 1,300 yards somehow. Yeah. I mean, he's really that. Also, did you see the thing too where he caught the ball out of bounds? It was ruled out of bounds, but he like caught it with like his he caught it like with his fingertip.
Typical T.
Yeah, I was going to say typical. We got typical Tony and we got typical T. Also, one other thing, very annoying. I don't understand why this is so difficult. Red Zone called him Tet each time. I don't know why this is so difficult. I don't get it.
It's borderline racist.
Well, I don't get, dude. They've been very clear. His name is not Tet. And when did McShay, was he the one that started pushing Tet?
I think so.
Oh, by the way, how stupid does McShay look right now?
I mean, that's often, isn't it?
Yeah, but well, no, just with the whole thing about when he was getting all that information from Jed about how, when he was with Jed, and that's how you knew it was, that's how you knew that it was Jed telling him, because he's like, well, we knew when he was with Jed Fish, he would put him in his place. But now Tet is just about Tet. And it's like, you didn't talk with anybody from the U of A about that.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, what's your guys' opinion on Robert Griffin? I think he's terrible.
I heard he wasn't that bad, though.
I don't care. I think he's spotty.
I don't like him, but I heard he wasn't that bad.
He was fine because he was just killing the refs all game.
Yeah, but wasn't he saying like, didn't he, the finger licking good? I can't have that. I can't have finger licking.
Dude, I just texted. I didn't wrong Ben.
Ben One White?
I accidentally texted Ben One White. I was trying to text the other Ben.
Oh, what did you text Ben One White?
A question I had for the other Ben.
A tight end question?
No. Something else.
Hey, Twin Mama is very, very good. She was sending me play-by-play. She was sending me play-by-play about what Robert Griffin was saying. I don't like Robert Griffin. Nobody can peer pressure me into liking Robert Griffin. I won't do it. Sorry, not going to do it under any circumstances. Not on my watch. Not doing it. Okay, now
I'm leaving in 2 minutes, Mike.
No, you're not leaving in 2 minutes. You already said 11:10 is when you would get out. It's always been 11, that was the deal. That's fine. I thought you would have loved it. I don't like Robert Griffin because I think that he I don't know. Get into that another time. I think he's a cheese ball, but I'm a cheese ball too. So take for what it's worth. All right, but yeah, T-Mac is better than Travis Hunter. That's all I'm going to say at that. Now, let's see here. Mike likes Kellerman. Got to bring out.
That was a funny James Toney story.
That was a very, very funny story right there. That was awesome. All right, now, we are, Joseph. We're going to be, but we'll make up for it. We got 2 shows on Wednesday, Joseph. So I was going to say, be nice. All right, now let's talk about the officials for a second, though. I was back in the nest watching the game when the officials were like, like their head was under the, what were they looking at for 7 minutes on the Mahdi first down?
You know, I was watching football on Saturday, and the ACC has the thing where
Every
could
time you say
hear-
AC, I thought you were about to make fun of Kobe Thiel.
where no, because they work better than Kobe Thiel's AC. The ACC has it where you can listen in on the replay process, and it's awesome because you hear what they're talking about and why it's quick and what all that. I have no idea what took so long in that replay.
Like, what were they looking at? That was literally here's where I'm at with this. You can look at it for 30 seconds. If it's not clear, then get out of there. That was literally 30 seconds. And that should have been, Tony Clifton said the refs need Arizona primary eye care. Damn right they do. I don't know what they were looking at.
I don't know either. I have no idea. I have no. Cody said on TV that they thought that the refs basically thought the running back or whatever was the offensive lineman, which I buy because they're stupid, but that was that was bad.
That wasn't even the worst thing of the night. The other one was when they discussed the non-call penalty for 5 minutes.
The non-call penalty was awesome because we were up in the press box at that point, and they're like, all right, it's like, all right, sorry, mouth fart. It's like if they were huh?
Are you okay?
Well, no, I was like I said, I was farting all day yesterday, and I think now it's coming out the other end. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I don't know. It was good. Now, refs were busy ordering Little Caesars pizza with the LCFREECC code. I would give them the benefit of the doubt on that if they did that. Yeah. I don't know that they were doing that though. Yeah, no, these tacos were tough, man. But all right. So now, who else did what for Arizona? Any other? I want to talk about somebody that I know I'm right on, that Andre Veras was trying to spike the football on last week, and I knew he was right. Listen, there are two guys that I was on record as saying that they will never be good in the MNFL. Two guys. And I think I'm going to bat 2 for 2. Anthony Richardson, there was no chance that guy was going to be good. That Colts quarterback, that guy sucks. And they've already gotten rid of him. And then you've got J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy blows. He stinks. He sucks. Then the fact that we know that, and you want to know how we know this, Jason Shear? Because Brogan thinks he's good.
That's, you know what? That might be your best argument. Might be your best argument.
And Brogan is wrong on every quarterback. Honestly, has he ever been right on a quarterback?
I'd have to sit down and really think about it.
But no, he was terrible. And so anyways, with here's where I'm at with this. JJ McCarthy was the we led with the Arizona got Big 12 offensive line of the week, guys.
Come on.
We literally talked about it for 10 minutes. Be here on time. Chop.
Son of a.
Yeah. All right. I have never seen a quarterback who was a game manager in college who was told not to basically just don't mess the game up, man. Go in the top 10, and then they expect him to be good in the MNFL. Everybody was trying to
I'm trying to think.
Can you think of a game manager in college that became really good in the MNFL?
Was Russell?
Nah, he was better. He was better than him, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
I don't see it. Anthony Richardson sucks.
Brock Purdy.
Okay, but he's still a game manager in the MNFL. Now he's better than I thought, but he's still a game manager. I never understood he wasn't even that good at Michigan. I agree with you. He was told to stay out of the way. So why would he go into the MNFL and all of a sudden they're like, man, this guy's just going to be able to really make some plays. Also, for all the people that were tweeting at me after his one good quarter, he's had 7 atrocious quarters, and he's had 1 good quarter. I will take the 7 over the 1. I run a tight ship around here. Oh, Sheer, by the way, speaking of MNFL and local, we'll get to the offensive line here in just a second, guys, since you guys weren't here. What a bad week for Kobe Thiel with Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, disgusting.
Now, this is going to be a tough one for everybody out there that knows. Kobe Thiel has said that he believes that Christian McCaffrey is better this year, and the one that he really liked before he got hurt was Joe Mixon. Sorry, Kobe Thiel. This is going to be a tough one for you. I don't know what else to tell you. Have a good one, David Rosen. We will talk with you soon. All right, now let's get back to the Arizona offensive line. Do we have reads left, Cody?
I'm out.
No, you got 5. You got 4 minutes.
Yes, we do.
Don't.
You got 4 minutes. He's 11:06. You said you stayed till 11:10. All right. Hey, let's just do the reads. We'll do the reads when Sheer leaves. Go back. All right. Let's talk about the offensive line. To me, it's I can't believe that the Mixon one was really bad from Kobe Thiel. But let's let's talk a little bit about, though, the offensive line. Listen, the offensive line run game, awesome. No A+++++. Now, we talked about it. Shear doesn't care about the penalties. So Shear doesn't said to look past that. I don't know how they got the offensive line of the week with all those penalties, but at the end of the day, it's still a better offensive line than it was last year. I'll take it.
Yeah. They got it because we're not doing this again. 234 rushing yards.
I know. 7 penalties.
You ever run for
holding.
234 rushing yards?
Yeah, no, I haven't actually. I know that might be very, very difficult for you to figure out. Right.
Boom. Good Kobe lying. I was the one that said Joe Mixon. That was myself that said he was in the top 100. I ranked my players' peers. Yeah.
The players, Kobe Alfield, dude, you were wrong about Joe Mixon. It's okay. Yeah. All right. So the receivers drops were more alarming. I will say that I don't like the receiver drops. Those were no good. But you also want to give. I almost said Cuba. Do you want to
Cuba for Cuba?
Yeah. Hey, I was gonna say you want to give Cuba some credit. Cuba.
I always want to give Cuba some credit.
I was gonna say Cuba Gooding Jr.
That was good. Chuba Gooding
Jr. Yeah, that's what we. Yeah, Chuba Gooding Jr. Joke machine works all week. Yeah, okay. But either way, we're in a good spot. Rhino's right now. Rhino is Sheer and I were talking about it before. If you're the U of A, I agree with you, Sheer. You give him another chance. Yeah. But if you're holding again, we got to get you out of there. I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, can't keep doing it. You have your bye week. You have all this week. You basically have 2 weeks to get ready. If you're not ready after 2 weeks of full practice, I don't know what to tell you.
At that point, it's like, all right, well, I guess we'll see you next year then, or something. I don't know what. I don't know what else. Yeah, I mean, am I wrong?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, Sheer, you're dismissed. All right, we'll be back tomorrow 10. Hey, by the way, everybody on Wednesday, because we're not having a show on Thursday, and we'll make up for it tomorrow, Joseph. But we're gonna have 2 shows. We're gonna have one at 10, and then we're gonna have one at 7 on Wednesday, talking about U of A basketball. What media day? Sure, you muted yourself. I can't.
Yeah, media day on Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Special teams needs to be a lot better as well, Ryan Mitchell. All right, Sheer. Talk to you later. Go ask good questions. All right. See ya. Now, all right. We're not 24 minutes short. What are you talking about, dude? It's already all right, we're still going. Okay, now let's get a couple reads in here. Back the reads. All right. We already did that one. All right, Swift Fold. Now, Kobe Alfield. I know that you don't do laundry. You've already admitted you don't do it. Go through SwiftFold, my friends. Save 10% with promo code AZ12. Check it out. There's nothing that this woman, Rachel, right now would rather be doing than your laundry. Look how excited she is. This is the epitome of what she wakes up for. If you can get somebody that is that excited to do your laundry, you hold on to them for dear life. Joseph, there's no way you do laundry. Marcus, there's no way you do laundry. Go through SwiftFold. Okay, now, Kobe Alfield. Kobe Alfield says he only has 1 load a week. That sounds terrible. All right. So either way, save 10% with promo code and a free pickup and delivery. Very, very good. Check it out. Okay. Now what else we got? All right, RJ's Frozen Cactus. Everybody out there, we know about the parking lot. That the parking lot, the reputation precedes it. So huge parking lot. You could park a jet in. Yeah, the Dennis Walsh jet. Home of the AZ12 watch parties. We're gonna have a watch party coming up here in the next month or so. 100 plus craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. No bad seats in the house. Ryan Mitchell says he went to RJ's yesterday. Great place. It is a great place. Red hot sports, ice cold beer. And like I said, a great TV setup as well. It is cool. Check it out. RJ's Frozen Cactus. Boom. Okay. Now. All right. Foster Plumbing. Now, everybody up there is upset about that front pipe, and they don't think that it works. As a friend on the post-game show said, my front pipe works. But either way, if your stuff is going to not work well, use them. 24/7 service. 24/7 service. So call 520-603-3817 to schedule service today. Sewer inspections, residential and commercial. And again, they are open 24/7. They're not going to do this crap where they're like, hey, man, just worry after 5 o'clock or whatever. Then we'll do it. Yes, Rick Barons, I would absolutely love to do that. Yeah, back the pipe. Foster Plumbing, back the pipe. Go with them. Danny is the man. 520-603-3817. Okay, now. Man, I got a lot of reads here. All right, Arizona Primary Care. All right, back the eye. Now part of the My Eye Doctor Network. Again, when you look at Arizona Primary Eye Care, you think to yourself, man, I think of Clear Vision. I think of 160 plus insurances accepted. And I think of Mike Luke's Tom Fords. Tom Fords, back to Tom Fords. These things are great. But again, perfect place to glow up. Optical options to fit all budget styles and preferences. Give them a call. Same day urgent visits 520-2322-2713. Check it out. Okay. All right. Now let's see here. Burrow is injury prone. All right. Now, everybody will be back with you tomorrow at 10 o'clock, my friends. 10 o'clock. And then 2 shows on Wednesday. Use code. I'm going up to someone's graduation on Thursday. Okay. So call code 15 off 20. 15% off any $20 or more purchase. Little Caesars. Code LCFREECC. Free crazy combo with pizza purchase. All right. Now, you guys are awesome. Very, very much appreciate all of you. We will be back with you tomorrow, though, as always, though. Back the A, baby. And again, thanks for putting up with me, everybody. Let's see. No, Jose, nobody's ever seen him. Okay, on that note, though, TTFN, we will talk with you tomorrow.